In this video, I'm going to do another example of the social benefit of trade. This is a problem from the homework. And remember, social benefit of trade is an economics term which is sometimes referred to as gains from trade, meaning that everyone benefits. So what we have here is we have a demand function, which is given to us by P equals 15,000 minus 0.5Q. And we know that because it tells us that it is enrollment demand. Then we have a supply equation, which is given by this equation. And that we know because it says according to the supply equation. And to prepare your quarterly financial report, you need to determine the following. And the first thing that we want to do is find the equilibrium point. The equilibrium point. Find the equilibrium point. Now, the equilibrium point can be found by graphing using Desmos. And when you do that, you're going to be finding this point right there. That is the equilibrium point. We just want to find where these two graphs cross. I'll do it algebraically in this video. And to do this algebraically, all we have to do is set the two equations equal to each other. Take the demand equation, and I'm going to write this as 1/2 Q, and set it equal to the supply equation. And then let's solve this for P. That will give us the price or the tuition level at equilibrium. This is Q. So actually, rather, we are solving for Q. So this is going to be giving us the equilibrium quantity, or the number of students in this particular problem. The equilibrium quantity would be the enrollment, or number of students at equilibrium. So anyway, we can do this by adding 8,000 over to the left-hand side. So we have 23,000, and that's going to give us 2 plus 1/2 is 2.5, or 5/2 Q. And so Q is going to be equal to 15,333.34. So this is the equilibrium quantity, or this is the number of students enrolled at equilibrium. The next thing we want to find is what is the tuition at equilibrium? That would be the price, the equilibrium price. So all we need to do now is take our equilibrium quantity and substitute it into one of the two equations, either the demand equation or the supply equation, whichever one is easier. So I'm going to substitute it into the supply equation. And so the price is 2 times 15,333.34 minus 8,000. And so the equilibrium price, or tuition, is going to be 22,666.67. So this is the equilibrium tuition, or equilibrium price. The third thing that we want to do is find the social benefit of this, the social benefit. Now the social benefit is defined as being the integral from 0 to Q, that would be the equilibrium quantity, of the demand function minus the supply function with reference to Q. So the social benefit will be the integral from 0 to 15,333.34. And the demand function was 15,000 minus 1/2 Q minus the supply function, which was 2Q minus 8,000. And we can simplify this a little bit. Rewriting this as 15 plus 8 would be 23,000. And minus 1/2 minus 2 would be minus 2.5, or once again, minus 5/2 Q. All right, so we are integrating with reference to Q. And so this simply becomes 23,000 Q minus 5/2 times 1/2 Q squared, or 23,000 Q minus 5/4 Q squared, integrated from 0 to 15,333.34. So the rest we would simply do in Desmos. We would let f of x in Desmos be 23,000 Q minus 5/4 Q squared. And then we want to find f of 15,333.34 minus f of 0. And that, whatever that comes out to be, that would be your answer. I'll let you figure that part out.